Talk about girl power. This $150 million production was the surprise success of the summer, grossing over $820 million after its June 2, 2017 release, making it the highest-grossing film ever directed by a woman. An impressive accomplishment for Patty Jenkins, whose last theatrical project was over a decade ago. The 2-hour and 21-minute story is based on the DC Comics character of the same name, who leaves her safe and secret island home of Amazon women to help an American pilot fight evil during the First World War. This is easily the strongest entry yet in DC's burgeoning cinematic universe, even if that is, admittedly, a low bar. Portraying the title character is Gal Gadot, with the best performance of her skyrocketing career. Her fierce strength and headstrong attitudes are carefully balanced by an optimistic naivety that allows her character some amusing dialogue that would otherwise sound cheesy. Plus, the 5'10" Israeli actress is sexy as hell. Her beautiful eyes and long legs were a legitimate distraction. Opposite, the equally attractive Chris Pine is effortless as the Mr. in Distress, a welcome role reversal for the traditional Hollywood archetype. He holds his own and provides a great deal of this picture's expositional foundation, but isn't quite as capable without his Amazon girlfriend around. Remarking on the tragedy of the First Great War, he admits, "You can either do nothing or you can do something, and I already tried nothing." His romance with Gadot is a foregone conclusion from the moment she saves him from a plane crash, but their on-screen chemistry actually feels heartfelt and earned. Plus, their awkward meet-cute moment, which has Pine trying to hold a conversation while completely nude, is rather adorable. In a refreshing change of pace for DC, the battle sequences aren't a chaotic mess of particles and dust, but a reasonably well-choreographed array of bullet-time-esque flips, kicks, and sword swings, all beat-matched to the incredible score from Gregson-Williams. The visuals are mostly well executed, but seem a bit too cartoonish and fake whenever Gadot executes some of her more implausible superhero-style moves. Cinematically, though, it looks as flawless as her skin, especially during a pivotal scene between battlefield trenches in no man's land.
Diana! What the bloody hell is she playing at?
The first act of the film is set entirely on Wonder Woman's magical island home of Themyscira, and it's here where the PG-13 rated film excels the best, thanks to a strong supporting performance from the gorgeous Robin Wright. The world building is fascinating and well handled, while the locations themselves are lush and expansive. We watch a Wonder Girl train under generals to become a Wonder Woman, providing some much needed backstory to a character that was heretofore introduced rather unceremoniously in an earlier film. This is a serious movie that never takes itself too seriously, allowing it to pull off the emotional beats as well as the lighthearted quips. Although hardly a side splitter, the result is definitely the funniest DC movie since the unintentional joke that was Batman and Robin. Besides the familiar elements inherent in this genre, my only major criticism is pacing, which tends to peter out towards the end thanks to a lengthy and unnecessary detour that only seems to exist so Gadot can strut into a German gala wearing a pretty blue dress. And yeah, she looked great, but the entire 15-minute sequence could and should have been excised. The plot structure may be conventional, but the people behind and in front of the camera certainly aren't. If this movie featured a male lead and was directed by a man, it would still be an enjoyable comic book film. But Wonder Woman is a breakthrough because it isn't that. An affirmation of the better sex's many talents and a love letter to female empowerment. This is exactly the kind of movie the world needs right now. I thought it was awesome. That does it for this review, but if you'd like to watch more Movie Night, click or tap the thumbnails on the left. And don't forget to visit Jogwheel.com to see full episodes of this show, in addition to the other content I produce. My name is Jonathan Paula, thanks for watching, and have a good movie night.